Testing. Alright, Houston Cosmos, Texas Twisters, Game 4. If Texas wins, they go to the conference final. And then Oakland and Edmonton will be tomorrow. Here. What time of day is it? So it's gonna be a night game. Here we go, game 4, Houston and Texas. Enjoy the ball game. Alright, we're in Houston. The Cosmodome. If it loads, there we go. There we are. Houston has to, if they win, they have to win essentially. Their season is on the line. We're not probably. It's like. Here we go. Enjoy the ball game. Hello and welcome to the Cosmodome! Here in Houston, home of the Houston Cosmos, Game 4 of Round 2 here in the Western Conference. Cosmos must win to keep their season alive. Because if the Twisters win, they move on to the conference final. So, Houston won 4-3 at a good opening, 4-3 win in Game 1, but then the Texas Twisters 5-4 win in Game 2, and then yesterday, 2-1 win for the Twisters over Houston. They have the 2-1 series lead, looking for to win Game 3, which will be their ticket to the NBL Conference Final. First pitch, Twisters, Cosmos, Game 4 is next. Stick around. And taking the mound for Game 4 will be Kyle Bradish. One postseason start already. 16.7% strikeout rate, 11.1% walk rate in that post. Rate 3 strikeouts in that game. Whip of 3.33 and an ERA of 15. So he didn't do very well, of course. Just one result, that's why the number's so high. But anyway, leading off will be Anthony Volpe, and we are underway for Game 4.
The plate, ball
Here on a Sunday afternoon. Ball one off the plate to start the ball game. 4.1 WAR for Anthony Volpe. This regular season. Batting 200. That'll be ground ball. Third base side, that'll be foul. 1-1. It's gonna be can Texas work off the momentum from the last two games. They've been very close. Houston could sneak away and tie this series, but we have to see. Of course, Game 5. Counts 1-2 to Volpe. One-two pitch. Off the plate, 12 o'clock curve, the counts 2-2. So Texas here. And we may have the upper hand, of course. Swing and a man, strike 3. One down here on the first. First strike off for Kyle Bradish in the ball game. On the first batter, here comes this Lars Newbar. And hit a ground ball third base side, foul. 0-1. He's in right field today for Texas. And the 0-1 to Newbar. That'll be into center field. A base hit for Lars Newbar. One out single here. The first to start the hitting for the Twisters. So Now, can they build upon that base hit? Can they take what Anthony Santander, double down essentially? That would be the ideal for Texas, as he hits a high drive that'll be fouled to deep right. Good swing by Anthony Santander. As the count's 0-1. And the pitch. Down low slider in the even the count, 1-1 strike. One sinker tapped off the edge of the bat, foul. 1-2. He got a piece of it, but maybe his ball recognition he could work on a bit, especially there. Ground ball right towards second. Throw to second. To first! And unable to turn the double play, so I took their good run to beat it out. So they get out number 2, but they're unable to turn the double play for that. So Santander sick at first. Here is the Twisters' first baseman, Jake Berger. 3 RBIs, but hasn't hit a home run in games 1, 2, or 3. Sorry. It was like right at the knees. The location of the bat does matter. It does not matter as much as the time of the swing and making contact, but it does still matter. And the 1-2 swing to be foul, because you can turn really bad, like hits where your batting placement was like awful. You can turn them into like bloop singles, because that's what a bloop single essentially is. It's when you get like a really bad like your contact. It's not good contact, as in it's off, but you still make contact. If you have a good swing, you can get a hit out of it. So that ends the first inning as he strikes him out. We're going to the Cosmos first. 1 hit, no score, going to the bottom of the first. Second about for the Texas Twisters will be David Peterson. 34th appearance this year, 11-9 record, 158.2 hit expected, 440 ERA, 140 WHIP, 158 strikeouts, 60.7% strikeout rate, and 8.4% walk rate in the regular season. So, some pretty solid stats as he'll face the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. First chance for the Cosmos to hit. It'll be a sinker right just below the knees for ball 1. So what Houston, with their lineup needs to on and getting balls down. I mean, all about. One out single here in the first to start. Testing. There we go. We're going. All right, I'm back. Why it does that? I don't know. We're right back to it. Due to the Friedel swing and a miss, that'll be strike 3. So 1 down here in the first. For the Cosmos, here's Zach McKinstry. McKinstry to the plate, so here we what are the focus for Houston? Slider swing and a miss, because well, I'm seeing A lot of foul balls. A lot of that. I mean, I guess they're making contact, but they're not. They're not getting like any sort of movement out of the ball, which you need to get forward movement on that baseball, which that doesn't directly involve where you hit. There are certain spots you do not want to hit the baseball, which you will, but you don't want to. And that ball gets away, and the throw to first, not in time. I think the catcher lost sight of the ball for a second. Look, so there's the pitch. Gets away. And he's like, wait, where's the ball? It takes him a second, but he finds it. That throw is late to Jake Berger at first. So here's Corey Seager, batting 2-1. Oh, we're going to take it off. But it's foul. And the 0-1 to Corey Seager. That'll be a ground ball. That's going to get through a base hit. Right into right field for a base hit. And there's 2-1 for the Cosmos here in the Houston First. Here's Kyle Schwarber. The ground ball right at second. Second to first. Double play. And that's going to end the first. Twisters in the first inning with a double play. We're going to the second. One hit apiece. Scoreless after one. Jerks and Profar leg off the second for the Texas Twisters. One RBI so far for Profar here in this series. Slider, strike one. The only will be on play to even the count. A ball and a strike. Jerks and Profar. So what the Twisters need, right? They need to just do what they've been doing. Get balls down. Get good swings. Like as in their whole lineup. Because they're playing really good defense. Now about the performance at the plate. With the block curve and it counts 3-2 because they pretty much every game in this, both games in the series that they've won by a single run. That's not very stable. See if they can get a bigger lead in this one. We'll see. Because if they can really jump out of lead early, they may be able to walk in a trip to the conference final. Sorry if that sounds sick, by the way. I am. And the full count pitch to Jerks and Profar. That'll be a ground ball right towards third. A very slow ground ball. Throw to first, and there is out number one. Testing. I don't know why I'm having so many issues today. So right back to it, about top of the second inning, Zach Gilloff leading off the second of the Texas Twisters. High fly ball to deep left field for Gilloff, and goodbye, home run to the waterfall and left. First home run of the postseason for Zach Geloff, and it's 1-0 Texas. And this crowd is either silent or booing. I mean, Geloff gets that perfect swing. Good ball recognition. An on-point swing, good timing, and a good form as well. Gets that ball high and deep to left to get over the wall into the waterfall. 1-0 Texas. 12 o'clock curve. That'll be strike one to Cedar Rafaela. At no home runs, 1 RBI. Batting 500 though here in the postseason. Which Texas, this is the only round they played in so far. They lost game 1 4-3, but they won 5-4 in game 2 and 3-2 in game 3. Tapper found a sinker, and the count's 0-2. And the 0-2, that'll be a set off the play. The count's 1-2 to Cedar Rafaela. We're going right towards first, and easy run to the bag for out number 2 to retire Rafaela. And there's 2 down here in the top of the second. So, the 2 outs here is Tyler Stevenson, the catcher for the Texas Twisters. He doesn't have an RBI, but in the 3 games he's played this postseason, just batting 111. So definitely something to work on. Gets his slider for all one, well inside.
No, that's low.
Good take on the slider for ball 2. Brad is struggling to hit the strike zone here. Get Tyler Stevenson. When you gotta put your head in the game, you focus. It'll be ground ball right towards second. And a throw to a first. And that's in time, and we're going to the Cosmos second. So Zach Geloff with a solo bomb to deep left, and it's 1-0 Texas. Leading off the Houston second will be Adley Rutschman. He's catching today for the Houston Cosmos. A really good slider inside. That was nasty. Strike one to Rutschman. Has a 5.0 WAR in 144 regular season games, so pretty solid. He missed a few games, but he didn't miss a crazy amount of time. Just 18 games. That's not too bad. Because it's baseball. You can 20 games in baseball's only a tiny part of the season. Since you play so much. As it counts 1-2 to Adley Rutschman here. Here's the go for the strikeout. That'll be a ground ball right towards third. And go to first, a bit low, but he makes the play to Jake Berger, and there's 1 down here in the Cosmos second. And the first baseman, Ryan Malkatz, over the plate. 227 batting average here in the playoffs. Including both the 2-game wild card against the Chicago, right? No, that was Oakland, sorry. 2-game wild card against the 3-game wild card against the Seattle Sasquatch. That was fun. That'll be into center field, a base hit. Right through center field for Mountcastle. Then he takes first. It's 1 out in the second inning. Perfect line drive, right center field. Nobody's playing second base. And even if somebody were, I think it's a little too high. I'm sure like 6-7 feet tall to reach that. Here's Corey Hurt at the plate. First movement that'll be inside, ball one. So the Cosmos trailing by one. Second change of awful swing there. No way to sugarcoat that. I mean, you just swung on and missed by like a foot. That's a lot when you're talking the strike zone. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Some bad batting placement there. He only got the ball only hit the top of his bat and then it goes straight up. There's ball two to in the count to Corey Hart. 2-2. That'll be a tap of the third. For a second, there's one to first for a double play. Another Twisters double play to end the second. And we're going to the third. 1-0 Texas. So Josh Smith winning off the third, the Twisters' third baseman. Texas with a 1-0 lead. So, no. Good run though. Good attempt. I've seen some crazy catches that were like a dollar or like it's like a looks like a 50-foot sprint. Just to make it in time for the ball to drop. And see, it'll be a ground ball down the line. It was off the base. And it redirected. A very slow ground ball to third. Nobody playing third base either. Oh, and he's able to slide into second. Sneaky slide for Josh H. Smith. The third baseman into second base. With a double. Look at that. It bounced off the third base bag. Redirected. It slowed it down. Counts 1-0 to Anthony Volpe. Second little bit. Ball two off the. That didn't look like a strike.
That's ball three.
Sticker for ball three. Alvarado struggling to get on the bag. Slider just got a piece of a 3-1. 3-1 to Anthony Volpe. It'll be down low for ball four, and Volpe going to take first base. Right fielder Lars Newbright at the plate here. Top of the third. Tries to drive in at least a run. We'll see what Newbright could pull off. As he waits on that curveball off the plate for ball one. That'll be a broken bat, third base side, an easy catch for out number one. Left fielder Anthony Sons on there, coming to the plate. Late swing there by Santo there, a foul, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And two, fly, it'll be foul. Struck him out with a circle changeup. Sancho there goes down swinging. Third strikeout for Kyle Bradish here in 3 innings. Coming Jake Bird to the plate. The crowd for Houston waving the flag, waving the towels. Probably flags as well. So that'll be strike one. And one to Jake Berger. A piece of it. And the 0-2 to Jake Berger. Got him in the corner with a sinker for strike 3. We're going to the Cosmos third.
No, that's down.
It's down for ball 1 to Christian Campbell.
Two balls, no
And there's
strike.
slider that'll be inside for ball 2. A weak ground ball for Campbell to first base, and he runs right at the bag, beating him. So Berger gets the out at first. One down here in the Houston third. Houston really struggling here. They're struggling to get out of the infield. They're getting these weak ground balls. Multiple players. Freddie House. We'll see how he does. Batting .333, not too bad. We played a couple extra innings. It'll be another ground ball run to the bag. And there's out number 2. Same thing. Weak ground balls. And this is how you don't win games. Center fielder TJ Friel. Come on, that's wait, a long throw from short. And he's safe. Pretty close play at the bag at first. Let's see on the review. They say he's safe. So he gets it. The hop and then the throw. They say he's safe. Yeah, we can't review it. We can't review, which is awful. Of course, even though we tap foul. But obviously, you can come back to this live stream or in the highlights when I do make that. Probably gonna come out early tomorrow. We will see. 0-1 Zach McKinstry, the pitch. Really forcing that'll be out the play. The counts 0-2.
One ball, two strikes.
Fastball inside, 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Down low and a single to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pearson. Want to make sure that wasn't a strike. So Houston here. The pitcher here, he just needs to get the ball down. But he swings and a pitch goes below the knees. And that's strike 3. Going to the 4. Leading off for the 4th inning for the Twisters will be Jerkson Profar.
Ball, that's inside.
So good side for ball 1. For Brady House at third, Seager at short, Christian Cable at second, Ryan Mountcastle, Gold Glover in Major League Baseball in 2024 at first. Sicker ball 2. I mean, it's been a pretty good infield for Houston, but they're struggling a bit. The 2-0 to Profar.
Inside ball 3.
So good side ball, 3-0 count. Sinker down the middle, strike one. Ground ball. That's gonna get the base hit. That's gonna roll all the way to the wall. And the throw to third base. Profar's in there with a leadoff double. Nobody was playing the bag at third. Look at this. Nobody's there. Brady House is in the shortstop position. The shortstop's in second base. I think everyone was expecting a ground ball in the infield and they didn't get it. Like a ground ball in the middle infield. But no, they went a ground ball down the third base line. I won't count the Joe off. It'll be starting off the play. It can be hard to predict where that baseball's going to go sometimes. 1-1 to Zach Jelloff, the pitch. It's in 2-1. Circle changeup swung right under it, 2-2. He was fooled by that. 2-2. Good tag, and then swag. The count is full, 4 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, pop up, fall back. Texas crowd on their feet here. A few Texas fans. Well, actually, it's probably pretty close. Like 60-40. 60 Houston, 40 Texas. With some cheering fans. It's kind of the as clearly. Ground ball right at second. Oh, he bobbled it. Everybody's safe. Runners on the corners. Nobody out here in the fourth. Houston, infield, falling apart. He bobbled it. He literally dropped the ball. And metaphorically. High fly ball for Cedar Rafaela. Cedar goes deep to left. Towards the waterfall end. Goodbye, Alvarez. First home run here in the postseason for Cedar. A 3-run blast, and it's 4-0 Texas. What a swing by Cedar Rafaela. And the nonchalantness after he hits the home run, after he's into the bleachers, right in front of that waterfall area and left. 4-0. Both home runs hit to that same general area. There's waterfalls in left field. This is a 1-0 count to the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And rushes 1-0. It'll be a high fly ball to deep right center field. Riddle on the run. And I'll be able to run it down. There's one down here in the top of the fourth. So the Texas Twister is really good at showing offensively here. They lead 4-0. I mean, it looks like they may just run away with the whole thing.
Ball. 1-0.
So Fido and Romero warming up the Cosmos bullpen. So now Houston's in a really deep hole. If they dug for themselves, will be fouled by Smith down the left field line. And 1-1 to Smith. It'll be down low sinker, 2-1. Actually, they're already at 71 pitches. Sinker, 2-2. Upstairs, that slider, I think, that was a bit of a risk, and it didn't pay off there on that slider. It's about the zone, 3-2. Chance to right the ship. That'll be in the left field. That's gonna be caught. I thought that was gonna be Kyle Schwarber able to catch it. I thought that was gonna get down for a base hit. Two down here on the top of the fourth. The leadoff man Anthony Volpe to the plate. He let off the ball game. He walked. He's up for one. He walked it earlier.
Ball that's outside.
Volpe 0 for 5 yesterday. In the 3-2 win over the 2-1 win. Yeah, 2-1 win. It was not 3-2. They won 2-1. I think I said 3-2 earlier by mistake and I didn't realize it. So 2-1 win yesterday over the Houston Cosmos. Volpe didn't get a hit yesterday at all in that win. He was looking to make some more contribution today. On the plate, 2-2. Tomorrow we'll be covering Oakland and Edmonton Game 4. As it'll be found in the left field, 2-2. Get you there in the number, it'll be slider down low, 3-2. Foul ball. Okay. Rush winding deals for 3-2. It'll be a grab ball, another foul ball. Hope he's fighting these off well. Hopefully not known to be the best of all innings one. It's a controversy with the Yankees this year in the real world. It'll be ball 4 to Anthony Volpe. Second walk after Kyle Bradish today. There's 2-1 for Houston, 2-1 for Texas. Yo, Kyle Bradish's day is done, and they're gonna bring in Braxton Garrett. Played 2 postseason games this year. 4 for 1 inning pitch, 10.38 ERA, 50% strikeout rate. We'll see how he does. I think we'll try to lower that ERA based on a very small amount to test from. That'll be a grubble. That's going to get down to base hit for Lars Nootbaar. 2-1 for Texas here in the 4th with 2 outs in the inning. There's a change up down the middle, it'll be strike 1. And it'll be foul in the left field, and the count's 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Down the third base line for Anthony Santander. A runner coming around third. He's on his way home and he will score, and it's 5-0. An RBI single for Anthony Santander. Here in the 4th. 5-0 Twisters. RBI single down that third base line. You can see Brady House. He's basically in the shortstop position, and he does not have enough time to move back to the bag to make the catch. Good swing by Jake Berger, foul. Into the seats in the right. He's already over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Looking to change that here for Texas.
That's a ball.
Fire down low, it'll be 1 and 2. One, two to Jake Berger, it'll be a ground ball, it'll be another foul. Worcester is leading 5-0 here in the 4th. Swing and a miss for a signal, it'll be strike 3. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. So, of course, Eager, the shortstop for the Cosmos, leading up the Houston 4.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 out the plate, of course, Eager. Volpe at short, Johnson Smith at third, Zach Tail off at second, first baseman Jake Berger. There's your Texas infield. Ground ball gonna be foul. I know Newport's in right field. I don't know who the center fielder or the left fielder are off the top of my head, but go for the outfield. There is it. Is the DH. And the 1-2 to Corey still gonna bring on ball right towards first. Oh, a long way out, and the out is made. They get the out at first base. One down here, bottom of the 4th. He's got left fielder Kyle Schwarber to the plate for the Houston Cosmos. Next ball at the edge of the strike zone. They say that's a ball, but it'll be on close at strike 1. It'll be a ground ball from Kyle Schwarber. A long way out. The throw is in time. 2 down. Cosmos trailing 5-0. The catcher Adley Rutschman at the play. I mean, it's looking grim for Houston. Like, utterly grim. It'll be in center field, an easy run, and the catch was made. And there's out number 3. We're going to the 5th. 5-0 Texas. Leading out the 5th inning will be Jerks and Profar. Yeah, he's DHing today. And let's hit foul from the count 0-1. Hit it together to wide there. High fly ball. Foul, strike 2. Another one tap foul, but Jerks and Profar. He's picking his swing. He's waiting for the best swing. He's getting a piece of him. Takes that low in the sinker on the lower outside corner. That'll be 1 and 2. Sometimes those balls that are kind of close, you kind of just have to trust your gut. Yeah, fly ball center field. And Friedel coming in. The catch is made for out number 1. Second baseman Zach Gilloff for the home run in the 2nd inning for the Twisters. See how he does here in the 5th.
Nope. Ball 1, no
Pitch
strike.
down low, ball 1. Fly ball to right. And it makes the catch for number 2. Corey Hart. Oh, you said on Rafaelo, that's who it is. 3-run blast in the 4th inning for the Twisters. We've got ball the first run of the bag. That will end the top of the 5th. We're going to the Houston 5th. Cosmos trailing 5-0. The first baseman Ryan Mountcastle leading off the 5th for Houston. Again, they're trailing 5-0, so they need a miracle. A few nights ago when Oakland Ocean trailing 3-0, walked Edmonton off 5-3. They were going into the 9th down 3-0, and they walk them off 5-3. That's what Houston needs. They just never made it. I meant to say Houston. That's what Houston's facing right now. They're down by a big deficit. You are going to be singled around the plate, and the count's 3-1. And the 3-1 going to be fastball inside, and the count's 3-2. And the pitch will be down low, and a second for ball 4. Right fielder Corey Hart to the plate. I don't know who the left fielder for Texas is. Off the top of my head, at least.
Counts 1-0.
Down low on that sinker, ball 1 to Corey Hart. That'll be tapped foul. One to Corey Hart, and Peterson's pitch. It'll be circle change up down low. That'll be ball 2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Sinker outside, 3-1 to count. Good signal. The count is full, 3-2. And that'll be down for a base hit into right field for Corey Hart. Around second. He will try for third, and he makes it. Runner advances all the way to third, and the Corey Hart single. Runners in the corners for the Cosmos. Nobody out. So Christian Campbell takes strike 1. The Houston second baseman is on third. Ryan Mountcastle. It'll be foul. Counts 0-2. Counts 0-2 to Christian Campbell. Peterson's 0-2 pitch off the plate. Way off the plate, and that's a ball into strikes. And Campbell chased the fastball way above the zone. It'll be strike 3. 4 strikeouts for David Peterson. Runners on the corner, so 1 out here in the 5th for Houston. Trailing 5-0 here in the ball game. Climb on the left. Will we get there? No! It's going to drop in foul. Yes. Able to dodge that bullet.
That's ball two.
Circling up to ball two. Position one of the Dales is 2-1. Gonna be upstairs on the fastball. Upper outside corner, 3-1. The count.
No, ball four.
So a ball four to Brady House and the bases are loaded. Here comes TJ Friedel. It could not come at a better time. As for the fouls, well, gets a piece of it. And Friedel, but I'm all in the throw. Second, there's one there. Not able to turn it on the play. A run scores. Cosmo's on the board. RBI single for TJ Friedel, and it's 5-1. This Mountcastle was the one to come in to score. They're running at first two to beat it by TJ Friedel to beat out to throw to first. Houston. We're feeling big. I'm all in the front. Oh yeah, so an inning's gonna be missing. So we're missing the sixth inning. It's not in there. The sixth inning is it's just not there. I mean, nothing really happened. I hope that one leaping grab was caught though. I don't know what out that was. I hope it was the fifth. So the sixth inning's missing. Sorry. Nothing really happened though, but we're just gonna continue going. So 1-0 to Lawrence Newport, top of the seventh inning, 5-1 Texas. Right back to it. Please don't die on me. Yeah, I'm gonna restart and try and make sure this thing doesn't do this crap tomorrow. 1-1 to Lawrence Newport. That'll be fouled off the plate. The count's 1-2. For Texas, I mean, they're what? They're like they're literally 3 innings away from winning this ball game. So they're gonna be tapped foul and they'll play. It depends on how tomorrow goes, but they'll play either Oakland or Edmonton in the final. I'm all right towards the right field corner foul. They're almost the exact same thing. Almost the exact same direction, everything too. Swing and a miss on the slider. It'll be strike 3. 1 down top of the 7th. We tapped foul.
One ball, two
So
strikes.
the count's a 1 2 strikes. It's gonna be high fly ball, foul territory. And the 1 2 down low, 2-2 to Anthony Santander. We're seeing whether it'll be tapped from. And it'll be strike 3. 2 down top of the 7th. Santander retired. By Braxton Garrett. He's pitched almost 50 pitches. Houston is overworking the relievers, dude. Braxton Garrett. He's a reliever.
Nope. Ball 1.
He's playing as a reliever. He's almost to 50 pitches. One out of Jake Berger here. That sounds like extra innings type of stuff. We don't have too much. We don't have like one game to go to extras. No, that was in game 1. It was Houston against Seattle. In Houston, it was a game. It was a walk-off walk. Bring one, that'll be ground ball, that'll be foul. And the 3-2 down low. Oh wow, we got a piece. How do you get a piece of that? That was like almost in the dirt. He got it, the barrel on it. 3-2 to Jake Berger. High fly ball. Foul. Into the seats. That'll be strike 3. Finally to Jake Berger. And we're going to the Houston 7th. Texas leads at 5-1. So Luke Weaver taking them out here. And that's Texas 7th. Houston 7th. So we'll see how Luke Weaver does. I don't know Luke Weaver. You know anything about baseball, you know exactly Luke. He's playing for the Texas Twisters this season. On 1 count to Ryan Mountcastle will be capture. It'll be 10 foul. Oh, 2 count to Ryan Mountcastle, the pitch.
That's a ball.
One, 2 count to Mountcastle. Another cutter taps foul. And a hard grab up by Mountcastle into the gap in the left. Lead-off single for Ryan Mountcastle here in the bottom of the 7th. It's Corey Hart.
Ball 1.
Down low. Up, foul territory. Is he gonna be able to get there in time? No. So Corey Hart's gonna get on. Still has a 1-1 count. Fair ball, that's gonna get down for a base hit. And second, is he gonna go for third? Yes, he will, and he slides on safely. Huge sickle for Corey Hart, and the Houston Cosmos runners in the corners, and nobody out. Houston's in business here in the 7th. As Kristen Campbell made the leaping grab earlier. Don't know if that got caught on the stream though, since I don't. It was the 5th inning, it should have got caught. If it was the 6th, it didn't. Yeah, the whole 6th inning is missing. And the 0-1 pitch will be tapped foul. Forcing a tap foul. Bounce on to the Campbell. 0-2 from Luke Weaver. Ground ball right up the middle. Oh, what a play. There's one and run scores. And Campbell is safe. RBI single for Christian Campbell. And it's 5-2. So Houston's not done yet. Oh yeah, no, he didn't get the out at second even. He's still safe. But still nobody out. 1-0 count to Brady House. A 1-ball pitch. It'll be Chase going a little high on that fastball. There's one. There's two. There's a double play. Runner advances to third simultaneously on the 6-4-3 Texas double play. That's their third double play today. As they just keep turning double plays. So, Bo Brisky coming in here. 15.7% strikeout rate in the one postseason game he's played, so he appeared in. Of course, they meant that'll be ball 1 from Brisky. So at the bat against TJ Friedel, who's 1 for 3, the leadoff man. Get 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Oh, a leaping grab at third. Nice play by Josh A. Smith. We're going to the 8th. So JJ Romero coming in here in the 8th. He was warming up quite a bit in the bullpen. So 56% strikeout rate, 1.67 against righties, no stat for lefties. And 2 postseason games here in the regular season. Here is Jurickson profile. So, I mean, Texas, the conference final looks to be within the grasp of reach for the Texas Twisters. They just got to get through this inning and the 9th inning. And the playoffs will continue for them. But if that lead shrinks probably any more, then we may not be done. There'll be a fly ball to deep left field, but it's not going to be deep enough. Short, we're able to make the catch. And there is out number 1. Here comes Zach Geloff. Got a home run in the 2nd. And here's a replay of that. So we take a look. And get a really good swing. If it'll load. There we go. And he had a perfect swing there. Get more of that, like the posture he had there. His form. Good swing as well. If he can replicate that, then it just might put the game just out of reach enough for the Cosmos that'll seal the Twisters' victory. Not just the one for this game, but the one for the series and knocking out the Cosmos. Would be if they lose this game, they'll be the first ones in round 2 that are out. Young and Miller warming up the bullpen.
1.
They'll change up the counts 1-2. They'll play again tomorrow. If there isn't a winner by the end of this game.
That's ball 2.
No, hold on. They'll play again Tuesday. And then, but we're gonna move it. We're not gonna cover it. We'll be covering Washington and Tampa Bay. And the 3-2 pitch. Pop up. Third base shot. No, right above the mound. Third baseman able to come in and make the catch. Brady House. To down here on top of the 8th. Top of the 8th, straight on Rafaela. So that'll be tapped foul, strike 1. Another sinker fouled off by Rafaela once again. Romero, we're gonna get out of it here. Texas could not always down under their lead. The end of center field. And TJ Fredo able to run it down. We're going to the Cosmos 8th. So Zach McKinstry, bottom of the 8th inning, leading off for Houston as he fouls the first pitch of the inning, and the count's 0-1. Houston still down by 3. A grand slam would get them the lead. Who would win? If they get that grand slam in the 9th, they would win the ball game right then and there. 1-1 to McKinstry. It'll be forcing where that'll be tapped foul. Pitcher fouls it off, 1-2. The base of it. Into the Zach McKinstry.
Ball, that's inside.
Literally strike 3 to Zach McKinstry. 1 down, bottom of the 8th. Count 0-1 to Corey Seager. That's 1-1 and Corey Seager. Oh, back. So bad timing there from Seager. He swung a bit like too early, which again, that swing timing. When you miss it, it's going to result in things like that. Your foul balls, or if you swing too early or too late, you're going to miss it completely. Base of it foul. And that'll be a call. Strike 3. Second strikeout. That was a rough call. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that was not a strike. That was not. That was Cinder was out the plate. That was down low, below the knees. Really? Oh! They say foul ball. They say foul. Good swing by Kyle Schwarber, though. 0-1 on the plate. 1-1 on the count. Okay, down low 2-1. Good take.
What do you got?
Check swing, and the count's 3-1 to Kyle Schwarber. It'll be tap foul 3-2. From a right at first. Oh, he bobbled it, but he'll run to the bag, get the out anyway. Ending the 8th inning, and we're going to the 9th. 5-2 Twisters. Preston Miller taking them out here in the 9th inning for the Houston Cosmos. And the catcher, Tyler Stephenson, coming to the plate.
Counts 1-0.
Sweeper, that'll be bowling off the plate. Forcing it'll be popped up. Even the count. One ball, one strike to Tyler Stevenson. So, this is going to be our chance for
Ball 2.
any sort of trying to add any more runs, expand that lead anymore. The ground ball right down the third base line. That's going to be a fair ball for Tyler Stevenson. That one's very slow roller. And the throw to second base will be... Oh, I'm surprised he didn't take off for second. I thought he would take off for second. But he stays at first here for Jake Smith. So he stays on first base. And swung and a miss at a fastball 0-1. Fastball off the plate, the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. One to Josh Smith. It'll be fly ball. Is he gonna be able to run that down? Run down? No, he won't. Not even close. Into Smith, swinging the best of the second, that'll be strike 3. One down here, top of the 9th. Here's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, the Texas leadoff hitter. Sweeper out the plate, that'll be ball 1. Right at third. There's one. For the first, there's a Cosmos double play. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. And Texas with a chance to win it. Ryan Hudson coming in here, bottom of the 9th. He's gonna close it out and send Texas to the conference final. Got your Adley Rutschman leading off. Down low, ball one.
1-1, no strike.
Texas is 3 outs away from a conference final appearance. Four-seamer 1-1. 3 outs away. And the one to that's going to be swinging a miss with a cutter 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tapper foul, keeping the count 1 ball, 2 strike. And then the at back going 1-2. And the 1-2 to Adley Rutschman. Swung and a miss, strike 3. The 1 down bottom of the 9th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Bottom in the 9th inning.
Counts 1-0.
Sweeper, ball 1, off inside.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Back-to-back balls, 2-0. The count to Ryan Mountcastle. Texas is now 2 outs away. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Sweeper 2-2. That was a bad swing. That was a really bad swing by Mountcastle. 2-2. High fly ball, gonna go to deep right field. Here it to the wall, and the catch is made, and the Texas Twisters are 1 out away from a conference final appearance. Right fielder Corey Hart to the plate. Last chance for Houston.
Nope.
Down low on a cutter. Ball 1. They're going to the NBL conference final if they get this out. The 1 out. High fly ball. Pop up third base side. Josh H. Smith under it. He waits. And he makes the catch, and the Texas Twisters win round 2. They defeat the Houston Cosmos, and they're on their way to the Western Conference Final here in the National Baseball League. They eliminate the Houston Cosmos by a final score of 5-2. Some fans cheering, some fans in frustration here at the Cosmodome. The Battle of Texas is won by Texas. The Twisters are going to the conference final. They'll face either the Oakland Ocean or the Edmonton Eagles. We will see. It depends on tomorrow. If Eagles win tomorrow, they'll face the Eagles. If Oakland wins, we're going to have a Game 5 in that series. You know, I'm Thomas Harris, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Sorry about the 6